Hello and welcome to one more English grammar lesson. Imagine you walk out of a movie theater with a friend and say the following sentences. The end of the movie could have been different. The movie should have focused on the main character's backstory. The actor must have worked really hard for this role. The critics might have given it a lower rating due to its slow pace. Now, if you're using such phrases, you're already using modal verbs in the past. Now, all these phrases talk about what happened in the past. But most importantly, tell us how certain something was in the past. These all are called modals of the past. Now, if you look at these sentences, could, should, must, might, these are all modal verbs. So today's lesson is going to be quite interesting because you'll be learning an important grammar concept that will improve your English fluency. So what are modals of the past? Modals of the past are special grammar structures. And when do we use them? We use them to talk about possibilities, abilities, or decisions in the past. We use them to express regret, criticism, or assumptions about something that already happened. And finally, we use them to talk about or imagine alternate outcomes, which means what could have happened but didn't. Now, why are they important? They're important because they help you to reflect on the past in a better way. They express feelings like regret, doubt, or certainty. It helps you to sound more natural and advanced in English. If you're appearing for an IELTS exam, using models of the past will certainly help you get higher bands. So they are really, really important. Now, modals of the past have a simple grammar structure. First, you use the modal verb, followed by have, and the verb in the third form, which is the past participle form of the verb. For example, the end of the movie could have been different. Now here, could is a modal verb, then we have used have, and then been, which is the past participle, which means the verb in the third form. So it is be, was, were, and been. So been is the third form of the verb. So we're going to look at the following modal verbs in the past. But I have divided the lesson into two parts. In this part of the lesson, we will look at the first three modals of the past. Could have, should have, and would have. And in the part 2, we will look at the remaining modals of the past. Sounds interesting? Come on, let's get started. Take a look at these three sentences on your screen. I could have completed my graduation. I should have completed my graduation. I would have completed my graduation. Now, if I hide could, should, and would, all the three sentences look the same. Did you notice how modal verbs can completely change the meaning of the sentence? These three sentences may look the same, but they have different meanings. The first one, I could have completed my graduation. This means it was possible for me to complete my graduation. I had the ability, I had the opportunity, but I didn't do it. It was my choice. I have no regret. It is a statement of missed possibility. Next, I should have completed my graduation. This means I did not complete my graduation and now I regret it. This shows that you believe it was the right thing to do, but you failed to do it. It is also used to give advice. And the last sentence, I would have completed my graduation. This means I didn't complete it, but I would have if something else had been different. Maybe my circumstances were different. Possibly I did not have the money to complete my graduation. Okay, so this is an imaginary thinking. To understand it better, take a look at this chart. Could have expresses possibility. Should have and would have does not express any possibility. Should have and would have expresses regret. We use should have to express advice. And to imagine alternate past, we only use would have. I hope you understood the use of these three modal structures. Now let's understand these structures in more detail. First we have could have plus the past participle. Now, could have is used to talk about a past possibility, which means something was possible in the past, but we are not sure if it happened. It's also used to talk about a missed opportunity. This means someone had the ability or chance to do something in the past, but didn't do it. Let's take a look at some examples. You could have told me the truth. It was possible and you had the chance to tell the truth. But what did you do? You didn't tell the truth. So it is a past possibility. He could have become a doctor, but he chose engineering. Which means he had the potential to become a doctor, but he made a different choice. It's a missed opportunity. They could have arrived earlier if they had taken a cab. Now, it was an option, but it didn't happen. They did not take the cab. Possibly they came by bus or train. So this was a past possibility. I could have helped you, but you didn't ask. So here it means there was an opportunity, but it was unused. So it talks about missed opportunity. I hope you understood how to use could have. Now let's move on to should have plus the past participle. Now, when do we use it? We use should have to express regret about something that didn't happen. This means you're trying to say that something was the right thing to do, but it didn't happen. It can also be used to give criticism or advice about a past action, which means you believe someone else made a mistake or did something they shouldn't have. Let's take a look at some examples. I should have studied for the exam. What did I do? I did not study, and now I regret it because I got poor marks. You should have told me the truth. You didn't tell me the truth, and that was wrong. We should have left earlier. This means we left too late, and maybe we missed something such as a train or a flight. They should have invited her to the party. Did they invite her? No, it was the right thing to do, but they didn't do it. I hope you got how to use should have plus the past participle structure. And now let's move on to would have. Now, when do we use would have plus the past participle? We use it to talk about imaginary situations in the past. Something that did not happen, but you're just imagining that in your head. Like what could have happened if the situation was different. It's all in your head. It's just an imagination. The second use is to talk about unreal or impossible past outcomes. It's like you're thinking about an alternate version of the past. It's also used to express past willingness, which means you had the intention to do something, but it didn't materialize. It's like saying, someone was willing to do something in the past, but was unable to do it for some reason, right? Similar to the example, what we looked at earlier, I would have completed my graduation, but I didn't because possibly I did not have the money to do it. Come on, let's take a look at some examples. I would have helped you if I had known. So what does it mean? I didn't know, so I didn't help you. She would have passed the test if she had studied. But did she study? No, she didn't study and she failed. So what are we doing? We are imagining a different past. They would have come to the wedding, but they were out of town. So they wanted to come, but it was not possible. You would have enjoyed the movie. It was amazing. So you didn't watch it, but you would have liked it if you had. I hope you understood the difference between could have, should have, and would have. Now it's time to test your understanding. Here are 5 questions on your screen, and you have to fill in the blank with the right model of the past. Let me know your answers in the comments. So this was part 1, where we looked at 3 models of the past. In the next part of this lesson, we will look at the remaining models of the past. I hope you found this lesson interesting, and if you have, hit like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, so that you don't miss any of my English lessons. I'm going to see you in the next lesson. Until then, as usual, keep learning and keep practicing English. Bye for now.